Hey guys, it's Brady again, bringing you another dance tip for your YouTubes. Yes, YouTube goodness. Make sure you subscribe if you want more. Also, make sure that you watch all the other videos in the canon, the videos that have been before this, because there's going to be more that come later. But grab those ones earlier because you might learn some other stuff from that. What I want to talk about today is what I like to call the social media trap. And what I mean by that, I'm not talking about, them damn kids, put down your phones. No. Be on your phone, that's fine. If you're getting information from your phone, that's all good. I'm not here to tell you to live your life in the moment, man. I'm not going to do that. But what I do mean is you have to make sure that when you're on social media, that you're not promoting nothing of yourself. So if you have your own social media accounts, whether it's Instagram, and if you're concerned with getting a lot of followers, that's great, cool. If you want to build your brand that way, that's great. But what you have to remember is you have to take things from the physical world and you need to share them onto social media. You can't just live creatively inside social media all the time. If you do, you're not going to create anything that's worthwhile in the dance world specifically. Yeah, because we're dancers, we're not Instagrammers. You can be a dancer who has a really good following on Instagram, but it's very rare that you can be a professional Instagrammer without being a dancer, especially if that's how you start your branding. So there's this great book that I think everyone should read, every dancer, every artist should read, and it's called Steal Like an Artist. It's by Austin Kleon. I have no affiliation with this guy, I just think he wrote a really great book. And it's based on the idea that if you're worried about trying to step into yourself as an artist, that's okay. Start by copying other artists, and then eventually you'll step into yourself the more confident you get. So there's this great chapter that's called Using Your Hands. There it is, use your hands. And it has a page that says, step away from the screen. And it's right there. It says, step away from the screen. Now what he means by that, he goes on to explain that it's about creating things in the analog world, which is the world that we live in, where I'm analog, I'm not a digital, I'm not a robot. Being in the analog world and taking something that you've created in the analog world and putting it onto social media. For dancers, this is a dance. Choreograph a solo for yourself, choreograph a solo for someone else, choreograph a troupe. There's no age that you're not too young to ever start doing that. But the point is to create something in the real world and then share it on social media. You don't have to share the whole thing, you can share it in bite-sized bits if you want, you can share the whole thing if you want, you can do it however you like to. But the main thing is that you're creating real stuff in the world and then you're sharing it via the internet. You're not just creating stuff on the internet and living inside the internet, because then it just gets dysfunctional and your dance training will slip. It really will. How true is that? If you really think about that, if you spend too much time living in that world, if you stop coming to class, then why are you trying to be a dancer? Anyway, that's my tip. So deal with that. Subscribe!